Hello, beautiful people. Honest Am here, the creator of the Honestly Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter geared towards millennials who are truly trying to get their shit together. And I am here for another daily motivational video where we use the tarot to become the alchemists of our lives. A little bit about me: I do not just use the tarot. I use God and cusses in the same sentence, and I may mispronounce some things, but if it does not stop Charlamagne to God, it will not stop me. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Angel number 29. God, what messages do you have for us to become the alchemist of our lives, to help bring heaven on earth, or just to do magic in public? God, what messages do you deem ready for us to hear at this time? Please deliver them to me and through me as clear as possible. In God's name we pray. Ashe. Angel number 40. 2 cards, please. Shake it up good. What's happening? All right. Got 2 cards. All right. So, make sure you check out the description box below because there are always additional information about me at honestlysis.com. Sometimes I have an article down there, but there are always angel numbers and additional messages. Also, if you really like this video, if I touch you in any way, please give me a thumbs up. If you really fuck with it, give me a comment down below. And if you really want to get down, go ahead and subscribe. Come along. Let's make it a journey. Y'all, I feel so cozy in this sweater. I don't know. It makes me so happy. Y'all see my puff? Look at it. It's a little flat back there, but it's okay. This video ain't giving the zhish. That's okay. 2 years, my shit gonna be out here, and then we gonna be good. All right, anyway. So this message of forgiveness and integrity, angel number 152. Right here, we have this angel, and it's kind of bending down in front of another angel. And kind of the message that I'm getting off of this is to allow yourself to be forgiven. Not even to forgive others, but also to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for all the times you let yourself down. Forgive yourself for all the times that you settled for less than you deserve. Forgive yourself for all the times that, you weren't operating in your highest and good intentions. Just forgive yourself. And also, as you're forgiving yourself, forgive others. Like, we have to understand that, this thing of compassion is not just a cool word to say, but we have to understand that everybody is just doing the best they can with the information that they have at the time. I don't believe that majority of the people in the world want to be bad. Like, I feel like everyone is trying the best that they can. Like, not everybody, like I said, majority, like I believe that everyone is really trying the best that they can. And so I feel like God is giving you this message today to say, stand in your offer forgiveness if it feels good to you, because underneath this is integrity. So I feel like what God is saying is, if you find yourself in conflict with somebody, and whether this happened two days ago, 2 years ago, 2 months ago, but if you find yourself that you were in conflict with another, and it just still bother you, maybe you said something that was just so out of character, or maybe you did something that was just completely out of character and it's bothering you, and you're like, that's not who I am. Integrity is who you are with nobody watching you. When you think that nobody is watching you, who are you really deep down inside? Maybe you may be a spiteful person. Maybe you may be petty. But sometimes I do feel like we can get caught up in, pretending to be a certain way because of our surrounding things. Like, I'll give you a personal example. Back when I was in college, I was hanging out with this group of girls. And it was like one of this girl who was, I guess, like the head of it, whatever. But she just had like a very dominating personality, but she's also like very negative and very nasty. And I found myself like wanting to please her because I was a natural people pleaser. And I found myself just, catering to that, even though I know that's not who I was. And there was a friend who was with us that, she actually was like a really good friend to me. And like, she never did no shady shit or anything like that. And one time we were we were like all in a room, and she said something, and I like text the girl, the mean girl, like, oh, look at Argenia, like trying to talk shit about her. And I ended up texting her, and like our friendship was never the same after that because like I was exposed. And for some reason, like, that kept like sticking with me because I'm like, she didn't deserve that. Like, I was just on some bullshit. And so like a couple of years ago, I like just reached out to her, like, agent number 505, like, I know you probably don't think about this anymore, but I just want you to know, like, that was some hoe ass shit, and I apologize for doing that. Like, that's not me. I shouldn't have did that. And, I just apologize for if that made you feel like you couldn't be around us or the friend group or whatever. Like, I just apologize. And, she was like, oh, it's not forgiven. I really appreciate it, blah, blah, blah. And maybe she was just talking shit and she haven't thought about it or not. But for me, again, forgiveness is not about... It's not about the other person. Like, I felt better because I wanted her to know, like, look, I saw you. I knew that you were a genuine friend, and I did some whole shit. And I want you to understand that it wasn't you. It didn't have anything to do with you. It had to do with me and me trying to be somebody that I wasn't. And so I say all that to say that, it's not, don't stand in your power and be loud and wrong. And don't stand in your pride, refusing to apologize or refusing to, just admit that you were wrong because you don't want that other person to know. Like, you don't want that other person to get, have one up on you. Be in your integrity. Like, who are you at the end of the day? Every situation comes about to remind you who you are. So I feel like today God is saying, look in your life. Have you always been standing in integrity? Look at your relationships. If you have, and I feel like I've been saying this a lot these last couple of weeks, but if you haven't been, experiencing the best friendships, the best relationships, then this is the time to look within yourself and forgive yourself. But then also think about the people that you need to say sorry to, that you need to say, you know what, I fucked up. I wasn't the best person that I can be. One time me and my ex, he was just like talking about something and I was just like, damn, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I wasn't in a good headspace, and I really had you go through a lot of shit that you didn't necessarily need to go through. And he was like, thank you for that. He's like, I never thought that I would hear you say, I never thought that you would apologize. I never thought that I would hear you say that. And, maybe that may have, made him feel something, but again, it wasn't about him. It was about me and me realizing that I haven't always been the best person that I could be. Angel number 725. Let's figure out why God wants us to, God, what is this message of forgiveness and integrity? What blessing are you trying to put in our life if we are to just forgive ourselves, forgive another? God, what happens when we are honest with ourselves and recognize that we haven't always walked in the light and we haven't always been the best person that we can be? What type of forgiveness comes? What are you telling us that you forgive us for everything that, maybe for us not believing in you and not trusting you? God, please tell us what blessing comes in our life if we stand in our power and admit that we haven't always been our best selves. What is this blessing of forgiveness? Make it as plain as possible. You are soon blessed with great clarity. Your destiny is calling, and your soul is shining its infinite wisdom. You are blessed, protected, and guided in all that you do from this moment on. So that's what God wants you to understand. Very soon, it's going to be a moment. I think that's what He's trying to say. If you take this moment to forgive yourself for not being your best self, like really, truly forgive yourself for not being your best self. Because you need to stop, and I feel like He's saying you need to do this so that you can stop playing that shoulda, coulda, woulda game. Angel number 859. Stop it. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You did the best with what you knew how to do. So God is saying, move on. Stop holding on to the past. Stop holding on to all the things that you like, oh, I wasn't right. I could have did better. God is saying, I let it go, so why won't you? Angel number 923. Underneath this, God is saying a blessing of acceptance. This is what He wants you to do. He wants you to forgive yourself so you can accept yourself. Every part of you is equally worthy of love. Take that in. Every part of you is equally worthy of love. Accept yourself as you are, and this will be a blessing unto yourself and others. What did I just say? You're not forgiving. You're not saying I'm sorry for them. You're doing it for yourself. If you wish to see the truth of the matter, hold no preference neither for nor against a particular outcome. Just be the love that you truly are. Angel number 1006. That's what God is trying to do. What's blocking you, why you're not having the life that you want to live, why you're not feeling the way that you want to live, why you're so conflicted, it's because you're holding on to so much stuff from your past. Angel number 1020. God is saying, let it go, because he's not holding on to it. He's not holding you. He's not holding that against you. So why are you? Forgive yourself so you can accept yourself, so you can have this crystal clear vision and you can walk in your integrity towards your destiny. All right. I'm going to get you guys, Black Angel card is what was calling to me. So let's see what these Black Angels have to say. God, what is this message? God is saying, you're so beautiful. You're so worthy of love. You're so worthy of every single thing that you want. If only you knew how loved you were. If only you knew how protected you were. If only you knew how much the universe wants to give to you. Angel number 1121. God, what is this message of forgiveness and integrity? God, what are you trying to get us to understand about accepting ourselves, forgiving ourselves, and forgiving others? How can we get to this blessing of a crystal clear vision and we can walk in our integrity? One card, please, God. One card. Make it as plain as possible. The Black Angel, the Quilt Maker. We're going to actually focus on the Quilt Maker, because we read that Black Angel before. But I am going to let you know what pulling the Black Angel mean. And it says, if you selected the Black Angel, the external perception you have of yourself or how you think others see you can get you into trouble. You have to learn to search deeply within yourself to find out why you have to take on certain roles in life. Authenticity to self and honesty with others is key. It is very difficult to acknowledge that you may have not been honest with yourself or with others you love and care for. So what God is saying is that maybe, not even a maybe, the reason why you've experienced certain things in your life is because you have not been honest. You have not been forthright. You have not stood in your integrity. You have done things because you wanted to you wanted others to see you as a good person. You wanting people to see you as a good person has put you in the position that you're in. And it's not that good people finish last. But you can't keep letting people trample on you and take your power away. At some point, you have to say enough is enough. All right, angel number 321. Let's go to the final word so I can get you guys on up out of here. The Quilt Maker, if I can find it. All right, here we go. The Quilt Maker. And it's so funny. I want to say last time these cards came out, angel number 1344, but reversed. So last time, underneath it was the Quilt Maker, and we focused on the Black Angel. So, damn, I wish I could figure out which message that was. But anyways, I guess you'll figure it out. It'll all connect later on in life. Angel number 1404. You create harmony and kinship. The Quilt Maker represents social harmony. You are the holder of family, home, fellowship, membership, kinship, ancestry, and community. As a quilt maker, you hold tight to and archive the indigenous way of life or culture. You are given the opportunity. You are given the opportunity. Your love for social harmony helps you to create harmony all around you. If you are given, excuse me, I'm going to start over. Angel number 1436. The quilt maker represents social harmony. You are the holder of family, home, fellowship, membership, kinship, ancestry, and community. As a quilt maker, you hold tight to and archive the indigenous way of life or culture. If you are given the opportunity, your love for social harmony helps to create harmony all around you. You make diversity appear fluid, as though there was a natural flow amongst people differences. You are extremely powerful in bringing opposites together. Your lessons in tranquility are masterful. On the waking path, you exhibit peace and inner calm. Overall, you feel satisfied with your life. On the sleeping path, you can find yourself in violent or angry situations. Somehow, you are always around when things are about to explode. It is in these situations you are recognized as one to bring harmony. People expect you to handle it. Your ability to create continuity can be discombobulating to your own life. Where there is harmony, there is always the potential for chaos. You tend to give harmony to others and keep the chaos for yourself. You are so much in the world working with others that your personal life may be suffering. Your level of tension increases. Your anger can shock those who see you as open and warm. So you may suppress your anger in order to continue your reputation of bringing harmony. You try hard not to project the stereotype of an angry, difficult person. Eventually, this anger climaxes and you may tend to blame your loved ones. The blaming then breeds more anger, and you may find yourself disliking almost everyone at this time. You may even dislike yourself during this sleeping path of anger. Sometimes being a hero or martyr by bringing harmony is the only way to be seen or feel valuable. When there is no chaos, you may feel not valued, or even more anger arises. Your anger can also be a signal of your struggle to be better than or superior to others. Watch to see if you might be creating your own volatile circumstances. Never fear, quilt maker. You probably chose this card because it is time for you to bring social harmony into your own life. You can explore the reasons you are in particular situations. It is important for you to begin to show your true feelings early and trust that you will still be seen as a wonderful person. Revival as a quilt maker is steeped in handling your own inner chaos. Your qualities of seeing something special in everyone should include seeing the same in yourself. Your peaceful way of living is critical in the world of people trying to survive and thrive. We are truly blessed with you, quilt maker. Angel number 1727. And so to wrap this beautiful message up, God is asking you to please examine the roles that you have taken on in life. If you have found yourself feeling anger, distrusting, used, and abused, then God is asking you to look at your situation honestly and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for putting yourself in the situation in the first place. Know that you have done the best that you can do. Know that you have the power of the black angel, and you are a black angel. And we need you to be happy and thriving and warm and whole. And you can only do that until you can dig it within yourself and find that love and acceptance within yourself. So, will you be that quilt maker and rise into the beautiful harmony that's waiting for you? All right, y'all. That is all the messages I have for you. I truly hope that it was beneficial to you. If you made it to the end of this video, please give me a thumbs up. If not, please give me your key takeaways. Until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you. And never, ever, 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 ever let someone tell you what you cannot do. Namaste. Take care, babe.